Who are you? A platypus? Parry the platypus!
Did this episode just dispel the Ant-Man Thanos tactic as a legitimate strategy against anyone who is physically more durable than you? The second half of Invincible Season 2 has begun, and it doesn't waste any time getting going. As the title suggests, "This may come as a shock" is the perfect description of Episode 5. By the time the final credits roll, Invincible has once again shocked viewers with shockingly violent kills. Mark Grayson, played by Stephen Yeun, returns from the perilous events on planet Thraxa, where he and his father Nolan, also known as Omniman, battled the Viltrumites. As soon as Mark returns home, he has a mountain of work to accomplish. He must introduce his mom, Debbie, Sandra Oh, to his dad's new son. He must reconnect with his college life BFs and GFs, and he must answer to Cecil, Walton Goggins, and the GDA for his unauthorized mission. Mark must also confront the fact that he may have put himself in harm's way by leaving Earth, as the Guardians of the Globe were barely able to hold their own without his powerful might. Because of this, Mark feels forced to comply with Cecil's request that he return to space to help the Guardians fight the parasitic sequids of Mars. The Lizard League launches a nuclear missile attack on a military installation, and Cecil is forced to summon the surviving Guardians Rex Splode, Jason Mantzoukas, Duplicate, Malaysia Zhao, and Shrinking Ray, Gray Griffin, because Mark has to go on a space mission at the worst possible time. Ray initially succeeds in her goal by shrinking down to the size of an insect and sneaking into the control room, where the Guardians can launch a surprise attack on King Lizard, Salamander, Iguana, and the hulking Komodo dragon. While the Guardians' strongest and most resilient members are absent, the Lizard League suddenly appears to be more of an A-list villainous force. Upon suffering severe injuries, Rex, Kate, and Ray's bluster turns to terror when Komodo Dragon savagely kills Duplicate by smashing her original body into one of her duplicates. This death was next-level brutal. I did not see that coming at all. Following Kate's fall, Rex and Ray engage in a violent altercation, culminating in Ray's ability to shrink down and damage Salamander's brain while it is still inside his skull. After Ray, Komodo goes after her, snatching her up while she's little and devouring her. Ray attempts to grow within the Komodo dragon, but the beast is internally as tough as it is outside, and it ends up crushing her instead. I guess hearing her actually speak several lines for once, instead of being a silent background character, should have been a red flag. Rex loses his left hand and suffers terrible injuries as he battles in a scared and desperate state, but he manages to defeat Komodo Dragon and Iguana. King Lizard appears at the episode's end, places a gun to Rex's head, and is last seen pressing the trigger, so it appears like he will be adding a third corpse to the pile. I'll be honest, this episode is up there as one of my favorites. I liked this episode's treatment of Rex. His presence throughout added complexity to his character, such as when he mocked Rudy or gave Eve a speech, and the dread on his face when he discovered he was the sole survivor. It really feels like so much happened in such a short time without any of it feeling rushed, which a lot of fans thought happened in the first half of the season. We get Mark rebuilding in his outfit, his reunion with everyone, Donald's confrontation, some Cecil-Mark conflict brewing, Debbie's emotion regarding Nolan and his new son, the Shape Smith reveal, a shockingly emotional scene between Rex and Eve, including a callback to her special, two fights simultaneously that both managed to keep the tension, arguably the first major character deaths of the show that I genuinely didn't see coming, and a plot-heavy post-credits scene. I mean, what else can we ask for? Some think this is new evidence in opposition to the Ant-Man beats Thanos allegations, while others say, not exactly, because Ant-Man can also be giant, not just small. Ray's power is just shrinking, then reverting to original size. Turning giant doesn't matter when Thanos' near indestructible body would just squeeze and hold him in place, preventing him from exploding out. He'd just end up killing himself. But let me know what you guys think of Episode 5, Season 2 of Invincible, down in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.